That's nice. Thank you so much. In the 19th century, when the first restoration of that castle began, this castle should be changed into a national monument for the German history and culture. That means the historical highlights of the Wartburg history should be shown in these rooms. During these works, the famous painter Moritz von Schwind got the task to decorate 3 rooms, and he had to show, by help of mural paintings, the historical highlights of the Wartburg history. In this room, he tried to retell us the life steps of St. Elizabeth, because in his time, the mosaics downstairs didn't exist yet. And so he had to show the theme Elizabeth somewhere. And he chose that hallway. That means from this side to this side, you can find the life steps of St. Elizabeth. But about that theme we spoke downstairs, and therefore I want to point your attention on this second fresco. It doesn't show a life step, it shows one of the many legends which raised on the base of her life and work the so-called miracle of roses. 106 miracles happened in the life of St. Elizabeth, and that's the most well-known. There's thought that she was once going to the hospital here in Eisenach, and she carried, hidden under her coat, bread and meat for the poor and sick people. And on her way she met her husband, and he asked her what she carried there, and in her fear she answered, "Roses?" And her husband didn't believe that and wanted to see these roses, and Elizabeth opened the coat and just in that moment changed bread and meat into roses, and you only saw roses. Very lovely, romantic, and wherever in the world you see a painting of Elizabeth, always this basket with roses will be there. It became her typical symbol. 2 days before, I had a Japanese woman in my guided tour, and she told me that in the center of Tokyo, there's standing an Elizabeth hospital. In front of that, a statue showing her with a basket of roses. Yeah, funny. These words about Elizabeth. The next room is under construction, because we prepare the Jubilee 2017. In that year, we try to celebrate the 500 years of Luther's thesis, and in the years until that, you can find in all Luther places in Germany reconstruction works. And then also this castle is under construction, and the next room is still under construction. It is the so-called Singers' Hall, which was closed over the whole winter time because we constructed there a floor heating, and the mural paintings are still under construction, and so they are covered. And so I propose to cross that Singers' Hall. There in the medieval time were organized singers competitions for the evening entertainment, because they didn't have TV and no radio and no computer and no newspaper. And these singers competitions took place in this Singers' Hall. And Richard Wagner, famous composer, used several legends which raised on the base of these singers competitions for his opera, for example. And Richard Wagner is a famous composer of the 19th century. Also, he loved medieval literature, and in this year we celebrate for him the 200th anniversary of his birth year. He was born in 1813, and we have now 2013, his 200th anniversary. That means in the museum part you can find a small special exhibition about that theme, Richard Wagner and Tannhäuser Opera. Yeah, we cross that room and we meet again in the one before last room. Yeah, one step. Be careful.